What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind.
Meow.
There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani. And yet... It was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
Dawntrail heritage found. Oh, this is the place where medieval and cyberpunk meet. This is where medieval and cyberpunk met in one of those screenshots I saw on the freaking main website.
Yeah.
This music, though.
And yeah, the funny thing is, my eyes do glow. The mask does have eyes glowing.
Hey, Anfield. Do visor off for a second. Yep, the white part actually turns off and you just only have half a mask.
Yeah.
That oddly floats off into space.
It does, yeah. I was prepared for something strange, but this is like another world. I don't understand. I can now do this with the trusts. The land of Levin. Poor Aaronville, he must be so freaked. It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. That material is not something we use in Thrall. It's closer to what we saw at the gate of the Golden City or the mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in such a short time. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then.
Wait a minute, they remind me of those... Oh, the Magitech.
I wonder what this shirt dye's like.
I hope it dies well.
You're doing pants dye okay.
Yeah.
So the shirt and the jacket dye differently, the blue remains.
Oh, this is where I've been seeing a lot of people do that cyberpunk edge.
That's this dungeon.
Yeah, because the yellow, there's a certain yellow color to match with it. I think it's, yeah.
Alrighty.
Well.
536 yomps to the northwest. Oh god, this place is bigger than I was expecting. Look at it.
Yeah, this place is huge.
Open your map.
Holy crap.
If we thought certain areas were big, this actually is ginormous.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? It looks so derpy.
Are you laughing at the poor birds?
They're so cute and derpy. I want one.
Well, one is a
You don't pet them because you left them. You hurt their feelings.
Well, they're actually a vicious enemy anyways. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Yasolani Station, where the passengers disembark. Perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate.
Let's get. Well, I am pretty much lagging behind a little.
I'm kind of tempted to do the Fate right now.
I mean, you want to do the Fate?
Yeah?
Oh, these. I guess so. If we're doing a Fate, fine. Might as well, because it's XP.
Yeah, I know I'm a level below her compared to contribution. I don't care.
And the level...
Now they made a mistake.
You're good.
Okay, I'm also a healer.
Oh, we have been off more than we can chew.
Ah, you'll be fine. Just summon your chocobo.
I can't when I'm in the middle of combat.
Yeah, you can. I just did.
Can? I just did.
Even I'm doing
Not all
it.
these bastards. Oh god. No. I'm getting chewed on.
Canyon, you're gonna be healer.
Oh, okay. He's bought me some time. I literally just keep moving, just keep hiding those.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Alright. Alright, Chugga will come out now. I need your help. In the fight.
Chocobo, I choose you.
Nope.
What do you mean not in line of sight? I could see over that stupid rock.
Damn.
I don't know why. This is some bullshit. Nope. Alright.
There you go, you won.
Hooray! One less to deal with.
Yeah.
And a little bit of EXP for my machinist.
Yeah.
And for my astrologian.
Oh, it's up top.
Yep.
Oh, the bitch with the flying. Still have
Yeah, I
your audio
heard-
levels turned up? Oh.
I earned my flying. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I know we know we do
I
that.
had to go through all the pain of getting flying in the zone.
Yeah.
I bet and I believe it, considering the fact that a lot of people have been doing non-stop fading just to get to rank 4 immediately, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, look at all these people.
Look
Yeah.
at them all.
I'm pretty sure this is Yasunani Station, but from the state of it, I'd swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. Time to lick the rock!
Lick the rock.
Lick.
Lick the rock.
Lick.
Lick, 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 lick,
Licky, 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 lick, 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 lick,
Oh, let's
lick,
enter
lick,
current.
lick, lick. The building is a rotting husk. It has clearly been many years since anyone lived here.
Aether current over here.
Right on the paint.
The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended for a long while.
Next one is north.
You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. If this place hasn't been used in years, then where do they actually stop?
Yeah.
Oh! Big muscle boys. Big muscle boys down below.
Yeah, I saw those.
Are they two-mouthed? No, that's just a delusional on me. Okay.
Yeah.
Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone here, then I want to take a look at this. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken, apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zoroastria's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? So all evidence suggests this is Yasudani Station. I have no doubt we're in Yasudani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as so it happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasudani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if anyone says this is Yasudani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Annabelle! Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next then, rather than talk theory. It's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Are those lightning rods? Oh. Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Oh boy, we get to touch electricity. Can I lick it?
No.
Damn it. You let me
Also-
lick the crystals but not the electricity?
Well, we're not at the crystals
You
yet.
wanna be a
Fair.
You wanna be a baked potato?
No, that'd be a fried potato. Also, who would like to see the gear that you get from this zone from the boxes, or at least the aiming gear?
Me.
Let's
Or
just see
scouting
it.
gear.
Me.
Let's see. Limer, Dispeller.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait,
True.
that's the same gear.
Yep,
yeah.
that's the Skaven scouting gear. But those
Yep,
weapons
but now
are
it's
definitely
fucking-
unique.
Also, the mask is fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It's clipping.
Yep.
Open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. I'm getting entertained by that shit.
Now I'm gonna go fix my glamour.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're gonna continue on then.
Riding on the
Yeah.
rails.
Yeah, that'll be a better idea.
Nope,
I
we
bet
have to go
Shadowrun's gonna
down.
be a little.
Choo choo!
Right there.
Also, hey, it's a miracle. My old bank actually fucking opened!
Nice.
Wow.
After!
A month or so. Nero obviously has a reason for making the gear like that. Yeah, that's true. No, look there. The lightning appears to be drawn by those pulse-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look.
What in the heck is that?
Are you talking about the monsters or the pet tower?
The monster over there.
Smiles.
Oh yeah. Wait,
I
have we seen?
I saw them over the cliff edge when we were getting the Aether current. This material appears to be the same used in the mechanical soldiers as warships. On closer inspection, it appears to be fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane ruins these. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would post its use to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Y'shtola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others.
Oh. Not gonna like this.
What in the world? That's gotta be his home.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Oh!
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolcha has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolcha?
Oh, motherfuckers.
Greetings. and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Alexandria?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
What?
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of...
Oops.
It is at considerable risk to myself and my people
Spaniards and troops
that
we are
I come
at
before you
Oskianite?
to beg your
Oh.
aid.
Wait, she even wants help?
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorulja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria.
The soul ruler?
Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
So when I saw her, she was actually
If I
more
may.
terrified.
The dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliyola suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyola.
What?
Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first.
Oh my god,
Granted,
yeah!
This is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorulja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides,
Meow. Yeah. Now everything is connecting back to you no matter how much you are right. Yeah,
You're
true,
right.
but still.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihiola?
Noble Wuklamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zeralja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolal.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
Why would I send you help? Omega SpongeBob voice? Nope, you get to suffer with that shit. Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking around all on her lonesome? I take it there will be trouble as Zeralja hears of this.
Is that concern or suspicion?
A mixture of both, to be honest.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
Meow?
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Capable of what? That doesn't answer my question! Get back here! I don't know
My
if I
head's
should
hurting.
trust her or if I should not do.
Well, before you guys continue, would you like me to give you a fun fact about this place that does not spoil the story in any way?
Oh.
So, she called this place Alexandria.
Yeah,
For
which
those
I
of
was.
you, for those of you who have played previous Final Fantasy games, that is the location of Final Fantasy IX.
Okay.
In fact, a lot of the things that are referenced about this version of Alexandria did in fact happen in Final Fantasy IX.
Oh.
So if you pay attention to, like, important events or names, those are all things that occurred in 9. Though things didn't quite necessarily happen to our Alexandria the same way it happened to 9's Alexandria.
So
They are legally distinct entities. But a lot of things referenced are things that happened in 9.
Okay then.
And don't worry, none of that spoils anything that happens going forward.
Gotcha.
It's just, if you played 9, it's like, oh hey, I recognize those names.
Oh.
Well, I never played 9, so I wouldn't know any of that.
And this is more
But
for
then-
those who have, usually, mostly in your audience.
Fair.
I mean, didn't Alexander have some references to 9?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Technically, yes. Spoilers for a several-year-old game. Alexander is one of the key summons in Final Fantasy IX. Gee, I wonder why that would be in a place called Alexandria.
I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Any way you look at it, as a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself as queen is suspicious. According to Koru, Alexander was more than a key summon.
I mean, in
I
terms
had
of
my 15-second addle.
in terms of
Nice.
story, yes, he was more than a key summon. I'm not spoiling too much since a lot of these people haven't played 9.
Yeah.
I honestly don't mind
my
spoil.
first Final Fantasy game.
Okay, so spoilers for those who don't want to be spoiled of 9. Turn away now. In the climax of the game, you're fighting against Bahamut, and your city is protected by summoning Alexander. Though Alexander gets fucking obliterated, he at least protects the city.
Huh.
Makes sense. A royal welcome. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well.
Until you get to the next dungeon.
180
Yes,
yards
we
to the
are.
west.
Well, I guess we can just grab this Aether current.
Yalms.
It's up top.
Oh, well, back up then.
I do want to get these Aether currents though, just to get them done and out of the way
Yeah.
too.
Fair enough.
Looked around.
I can't
I'm
want this.
hearing combat music.
Oh,
That-
hey, I
I
recognize
just-
these arachnids.
Oh boy. Oh, dandelions.
There it
Good
is.
lord. I am making my way there as fast as I can.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
No, I was thinking more making my way downtown, walking fast. I'm a seagull, go fuck yourself. Do. I'm sorry, that one makes me laugh all the time.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
No!
Passing, I'm homebound.
Oh my god, we cannot have a copyright infringement.
Don't worry, it's under 8 seconds.
Boot to the head.
Oh my god.
Yes, I have that in subsequent sequence.
Alright.
Why is
let's get
Olga missing
going.
cutscene?
Hmm?
Oh, okay, doing side quest.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to get rid of these bastards real quick.
While he does that, I trust you have a similar farming facilities in Tural? They're completely different from ours. I got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Turali have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrobe has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. What? Electrobe. It's a material we use for Myra devices and applications. A topic of another time, perhaps, if you would follow me. We're nearly to the outskirts.
Oh, there's another Aether current. 271 yalms west.
You know?
No, I don't
What?
know.
It's on the other side of the wall.
Oh.
Right.
Ah. Well, shit.
The same situation as before.
Don't worry, I
Yeah.
can demolish that wall.
The. Oh
Put
god.
away the ammunition, Ogamish. Not the man!
First off,
Good lord.
things are right.
No. Where?
I'll get it later.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The Queen has come!
Those headpieces.
You look well, Paquine. And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Unless... those headpieces are a mind control thing.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve would Clamart and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Rue Clamart is still so young.
Meow?
Oh, where are my manners? I am Papone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That has a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Meow?
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Meow?
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Papone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
More like 30 years
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
But over in the source, it just happened 5 days ago!
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different.
Well, more like 3 days ago.
We just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
So then...
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Do you suppose time is still passing faster in here?
I was able to make contact with Y'shtola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sphene, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasulani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine, and that's enough for me.
So, what's Saul's opinion?
I am very much conflicted.
What you think about Sphene and Alexandria?
I'm having war flashbacks to the first.
Interesting.
Because if 30 years have passed in here...
And only 3 days happened in the source, then yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that one, Nilo. This feels like a little bit of the first deja vu.
I'm getting Shadowbringers all over again.
I think this is what I think they took lessons from Shadowbringers.
Not even close. Electrop has done so much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and he did not want to force ours upon them. We went to such lengths so that the cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there's as much you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. A day in the life. Rather than bore you with the lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Your base Halo, it's called. We can speak with the farmers when we arrive. I guess we're off to Yuppie's Halo.
You okay, though?
Jacksons!
Oh
So
no. Oh no.
Jacksons! Let me help you! Thank you.
Oh no, the gemstone trader.
Let's see. Comfotherium skin and Axe Beak's wing. Okay.
Oh. It's something, I guess.
I was just trying to get myself familiar with all of the stuff that actually happens in every single region, so that way it's easier for my crafting brain to go through.
Right. And let me check the current. Oh, there's one to the southwest, but that's on the other side of the wall.
Other side of the wall, yep. Allow me to introduce you to Mahusa, one of the most experienced farmlands of all of Alexandria. She is well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Queen Sveen, to what do I owe those sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's alright. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here? You know me too well. Mahusa. I thought to seize the opportunity to see how the farms fare and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. 'Twould appear we have her permission, so please walk around to your heart's content. You go on ahead, I'll keep seeing company. Don't misunderstand, I'm not the suspicious type, but given your positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wookelman's watchful eye. Pray come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Well then.
Yes.
Her dress is something else, I'll give her that much.
Yeah.
Koru immediately says, I want the dress.
Oh my god.
Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source,
That's a square will let us have it.
You wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields, mostly watering crops, keep the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how to best carry out my duties. I also manage the lands we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for consistent work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow.
Okay.
Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site? Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system that the harvest is spoiling.
So, an underground storage house. Huh.
Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even have a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often claim about how Alexandrian technology and electrobes complicitates our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work.
They have...
Take my job for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction to work with it.
These are some tiny dodos.
Look at all them chicks, Zaddy!
Oh my god.
I love chickens, Eddie!
They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier, that true? So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you, I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But settling that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yuppie's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off to us. It's a job, it's a job. Well, I need to get back to work, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to you, Queen. Ogamish is fighting something.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Is it a B rank?
Don't worry about it.
Is it a B rank?
Don't worry about it.
Is it a B rank?
Don't worry about it.
Did I just answer yes or no, you motherfucker?
Don't worry about it.
God!
Oh my god!
Meanie! I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather if you had your fill of speaking with the farmers, then let us return to Mawusa. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? Everything was surprisingly normal. Oh, that's comforting to hear. Your words serve to affirm that my people do not work with undue strain. And what do you think of our little tour, Lemity? What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. The machines could be used to overcome such harsh environments and amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's the system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taking in water that has a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. We could take care of it if you like. What? That's most gracious of you to offer, but it's much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the vow of resolve to the Olo. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And Willa is even stronger than I am. Shouldn't take us that long at all. Then very well, I gratefully accept. But please, take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-charged fiends on our own. Good hunting! I hear the sound of fighting!
There it is. Yeah. Well. Oh, no, we can't go through there. I think they, you think you could fit through there, but no, it's like, bruh, really? Blocking our path. And, well, it's already engaging. We're dead.
Ah, you're both alright, thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the things. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guests. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Zoroja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen's Fiend. That's enough, Mahuasa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king now... No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family. All of you. You seem a good sort, Fiend, that I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to unload suffering. Failure is inconsistible. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? What next? On the cloud. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime.
Come on.
You okay?
Yeah, I had a little bit.
His hot spot.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
What's happening over there?
What is happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Time for what? What's going on? Oh! I recognize those doors.
I'm glad you could make it.
Oh.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene's come to see you.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
No!
What's the matter, dear?
That bracelet.
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Soul cells? Huh?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Jesus.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred.
Yeah.
Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
How?
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see.
What?
And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
His memory was erased and wiped from involving Namika. Oh, hell no.
We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Oh.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Why in the ever-loving fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I need
My
a
head's
drink. I need a drink. I'll be back.
Yeah. Holy hell, I can't even process what the hell is even going on anymore now.
This is heavy.
Yeah, no, I was not. This is twice I've cried now.
This is.
I don't know how much more heavy stuff I can take.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to continue. This is way too heavy.
Yeah. I think we're all at our brush. We're running on fumes now.
Oh my god.
Should we call this as a good time to stop?
I'm still going. I don't know what the fuck y'all are thinking. Might be best just to take a break from things here. No, I'm still going. I don't care. I want answers, motherfuckers. What's going on? How could pt.18 suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing happen to the others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. If you guys are done for the day, you're more than welcome to stop.
I'm gonna finish this quest.
Yeah. I'll just get this done.
Get the quest done, and then
You guys are gonna call it for the night?
call it. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna continue
'Cause we
ahead
got-
without you guys, just as a heads up.
That's fine.
Alrighty then. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know the person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. They literally did wipe their memories.
Yeah.
Like I told my mom, the physical body may forget, but the cloud will actually remember forever. My immediate thought process when I saw that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Do I recall caring for someone until recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika? While I can't say for certain it was her, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. For those that are also lurking around in chat, I actually did need another drink because my throat was actually starting to get a little bit sore, so I needed to get something. So I got myself a water and a soda, because I know dinner's also going to be done here in about 10-ish minutes anyways. What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked out at the Oscars for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. Oh.
What are you guys talking about?
I am definitely at the most impeccably silly timing. The answer is we're talking about the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, did someone die?
Thank you.
Move to the head.
Shut your fucking whore-ass mouth, motherfucker! I know you're further ahead than everybody else!
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There's one way to get me angry is to make sure that I hit people with a pan. And then a fish. And then a bat. And then a Bahamut. And then a pan again, and then a boot to the head. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of Aether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light in the device in his head began to blink. Could this be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for her Taxisia instead. Sphene said to try the Thunder Yards. It shouldn't be in that direction. Hello? What's that tiny bulb? What the fuck is that tiny little unidentified flowing object?
I want to know as well.
Impossible! Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. Ah! Should we give chase? I think it understood our woods. It might be worth asking it some questions. Erenville, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Now, I sent you a picture representing how I felt when the MSQ reveals what the head devices do with the memories. Me. Yeah. Noodle, that is actually very fucking accurate. Noodle, that is very fucking accurate. Guys, I'm just going to post this in call chat. Nuda's telling me something, and I think this is actually a freaking mood when you realize what's happening with everybody's memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at call chat room.
Yeah, Moxie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try tracking it down.
At the point of like trying to figure out what the hell is literally going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Literally.
Yeah.
It's faster than it looks. I don't see it.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bullshit.
Don't make me bunk you with the frying pan again, mister!
Oh, Aether current.
Please do.
You want me to?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck!
Bruh.
No sign of it over here. That voice. Could it be?
For
Also, that's
one
what it
reason.
looks like. Okay.
I'm firing my gun. No one can stop me.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Really?
Why do I unmute at the perfect timings when it comes to when it comes to out of context bullshit?
Fries.
You're getting waffle fries later, considering the fact that my mom's making breakfast for dinner, Ogamish.
What the hell?
I'm just gonna stay deafened for a tiny bit. Where is it going? In a cave? You found it? Yeah, it went this way. To the northeast, then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly.
What the fuck?
Where the fuck are you guys?
I think they're a little further down the road.
Huh?
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I heard faint noises coming from inside. So it's not alone, but we're still going in, of course? This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, an Aether current.
Yes, an Aether current. Inside the cave. A cave where very, very bad things are about to happen.
Huh?
I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I came back out of the conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Wait a minute. I'm having near flashbacks with this area. But then again,
is this?
Arenville!
A trap!
It really is you!
Elenespia? Oh!
Huh?
Oh no.
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elenespia!
My darling what now?
Arenville's birth name. Well then.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
I found the it kind of does. Coco accidentally first made something up and funny. This unidentified floating object looks like the Twitch icon.
Yes,
oh
it
my
does.
god.
Yes.
Fuzzy little bun bun?
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kid? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Elenespia was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope.
Oh God!
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh my God!
Oh, but this won't do. Come in. Friends of my Elenespia are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
These guys must be like a resistance or something involving the entire scenario involving Zolroja's running.
I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
You'd be surprised. I've dealt with worse. Trust me. Alchemist, you're not allowed to smash Arenville's mom.
Smash.
No, you're not allowed to.
God damn it.
Smash.
No.
Have I played 9? The answer is no. Alchemist has though, probably.
I have not played. I read the synopsis.
Oh.
Because I was told many times, like, oh hey, that's a 9 reference. Oh hey, that's a 9 reference. Oh hey, that's a 9 reference.
So you decided to go ahead and just take a quick glimpse
And
at
I was
a
like,
synopsis of
"Fuck it,
what's
I'm gonna read it.
That's a yes. Alright. Huh. Kolkai, you are not allowed to smash Arenville's mom either!
Where's the show? Where's the...
Motherfuckers!
Oh, screw it. Alright, I'm a healer. I don't have my weapons on me. Life is a staff.
For fuck's sake.
Boot to the head.
Listen, it's
Y'all are
not
horny
our...
as shit.
It's not our fault she has a MILF voice.
God damn it.
Darling, do I really need to use this one?
Whoa, 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 not now, god damn it.
No.
Then don't tempt me. Y'all are horny. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few in the world who will be so spirited. But as to what happened, we'll need to ask her. I am so glad I happened before Alchemist decided to use the raining of bullets. What do you mean worth? What's worth? Jesus. Gone and forgotten. Let's hear what she has to say. I'm gonna go ahead and just drink real quick. Oh, this one's a fizzer. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian. It's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Oh. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoroja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearance notwithstanding, yours is a serious chaos. Serious cause. Right you are. Though truth be told, Oblivion was found for an altogether different purpose. And that is? As I expect you already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Wow. That does mean you know who or what is responsible for it. I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to the members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoroja. But he failed to do that, and now he's taking his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserves of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends the soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Oh my god. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. Oh my god. So in other words, the reason why Zaruja actually revived himself is because he actually used another person's soul in order to forcibly revive himself to do the final deed and do all the final doings. Again, hands go blue cha-cha. Oh my god. I'm getting pissed. So in other words, if we also think about it like this, if the soul cells are actually put into the cloud, does that mean that they're actually used as reserved souls for future generations? That's fucked up! That is really fucked up! Oh my god. I need another drink. The voice and practice of consuming others for the Aether to come to mind, and similarly, I expect the act comes with some risk. Hi, Zero. Oh. Eat or be eaten. Gods. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration progress. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories regulating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by the Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. Excuse me. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in the soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready to distribution and consumption. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here? On its surface, it's similar to the Yakyoi philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that trudged the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mountain death toll, scientists used electropes to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. So that gun... I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Turali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her wills on others. Ah, so you've already met? She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zaruja. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That's the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. I'm curious. I had a fucked up theory and I just said it on stream. I'm not gonna repeat it here. Let's see. 493 to east. Oh. Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunder Yards hunters, the Fel and fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Striko, one of these hunters. Ooh, bonus feat! this the person? Yeah. Kakuya, what are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they were wearing special regulars like Queen's Fiend's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assume they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kaguya said you're a hunter, but it would be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place. It would, if not for the fact that they're so weak to lightning. The Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it all falls to hunters like me to deal with any feats. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. Special selection of the souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of. It's not too much trouble, you ask. Ah, of course, in which it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? You cause a ruckus like what critters you see nearby. There's a chance you'll draw out worthy of a demonstration. What fucking demonstration? I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Let's see. Meow. Cutscene. Oh. This one will do nicely. Oh, she's a monk. Or a pugilist. We'll help you. You, it's fine, really. I face worse. Just watch. I don't like the looks of this. Let's help. Let's help. Oh no. Look out! Ah! "12 preserve. She needs healing. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Oh. She's in... Oh my god! Just like Zoroja. Come on, let's get out of here. That's also a function of the regulator? I think I understand now how Zoroja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast? I'm reminded of the Serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elites. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if you'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should get back to work. Take care. This is more like a more normal version of Oversoul, but... And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, and those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant that user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of the beast? That work much is the same fashion, boosting your strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and ferial, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws, too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Changing one's forms are the souls of other beings. It becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Sense. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth are simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. Anybody else having PTSD of the frickin' gem weapons?
Yeah.
Anybody else having PTSD of the frickin' mule from Yulmore, in a sense?
Yep.
Yep.
I fucking hate this timeline.
I do.
While we have all our thoughts
This is
on
not a
souls
good
for
timeline.
now,
This is a nightmare.
while we have all our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is we know that the power Zeroja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal aether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliola's concern. With this newfound power, Zeroja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. The worth of a soul.
I don't like this.
That gives you the title Dome Breaker.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys are gonna stop for the day?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the outskirts.
I'll go ahead and disband so that way you guys don't have to have me taken with. You guys have fun. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. And when I get back with food, I'm gonna continue story.
Alright.
I'll see you guys around.
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah. This is leaving me more questions with answers when it comes to the entire scenario of the whole story.
Good.
Past and future combined into one scenario. A variety of things that cannot be comprehended. Having PTSD of a variety of things. You're having too much fun with me having this kind of situation, aren't you, Ogamesh?
Yes.
I guess that's the same with everybody in chat then. Well, I'm going to see if dinner's done real quick. When I get back for food, I'm going to be continuing MSQ.